Hello and welcome back to this new level of crazy in Let's Play Baldur's Gate Throne of Ball, the Enhanced Edition. Yes, we're on the level of Carsten. It's terribly dreadful. With who's stuck controlling the machine of Lam the Mad, and it's quite a weird twitchy little machine it is. What does it? Nobody knows. It flips switches. That's what it does. It makes steam. We know that much. Otherwise, it does just random magical stuff, it seems. But otherwise, we can't seem to do much here. I have just sold all the spare equipment we picked up. So, yeah, we don't quite know what will happen. For now, let's actually begin with a different thing. Killing shadows, apparently. I had not expected this. Devil Shade.
That's what you deserve.
Alright, I think it's time for a control undead here, as there are more shadows than I thought. Let us get that going. Edwin has so many spells. Control undead. Right, throw that sucker here, see what happens. We control a bunch of shadows now. How nice.
Ow! I meant to do that.
Oh, well, we're doing well. So just with these shadows left, they'll eventually turn hostile, but otherwise, yeah, we got out of that pretty much unscathed. So what I actually wanted to do this episode is pull out this deck of many things and see what happens if we play with that. But I think we first need to get rid of these shades. So let us do that. Just
pay with your life. That's what you deserve.
Let's see what your guts be looking like.
All that you own will be mine.
alright, so taken care of. Now we have some space here. Let us see what happens, and I am going to quick save before we do this. Cause yeah, deck of many things, you never know what's gonna happen, and we want good things to happen, kind of. It's rather intricate, so let's go and play with the deck. The deck seems to vibrate in expectation as you remove it from your pack. Immediately the area grows warmer for a moment, magical energy visibly radiating from the metal plagues. Alright, let's draw one of those cards. Running your finger along the edge of the metallic plague, you finally make a decision and remove your chosen card from the deck. A striking scene, a bolt of blue lightning and destroying a tall tower covers the plague. From the tower, a horrified man falls to his death. The card clearly reads, ruin. Oh God, no! All our gold is gone! So yeah, that's the type of things that can happen. Let's just randomly pull on the deck, but I'll probably reload to the quick save for this one. I don't want to lose all my money. That's honestly, losing all your money, that's the worst thing that can happen to Skisty. No, I'm dead. I am so dead. Everything that's important to me, my very essence has been taken away. Pretty much. Oh well, let's draw. The card has a harsh sense about it, showing a wizened old man in a cowl. His eyes lock onto yours, and you know immediately that he possesses great secrets. The card is labeled Vizier. So that just gives you protection from a spell for a little bit. That's definitely not an equal positive on the negative scale. Let's pull another card. You are startled as the picture of a blazing fiery rock seems to leap out at you from the card, its golden trail leading deep within the black background. The card is labeled Comet. Alright, so that's kind of good. A permanent bonus to, I think it's permanent, to fire resistance. So let's pull another card, and I think... yeah, the third card is always this. Or the fourth card, I mean. The card shows an old man with flaming red hair, fiery eyes. staring back at you. In his hands, he holds a scale, small silver bowls evenly balanced. The card clearly is labeled Balance. Almost immediately you realize the man is the creator of the deck. The image both smiles slightly and nods at you, tapping the scales with his withered hands. The remains of the deck of many things begins to fade suddenly, and within the space of a moment it is gone forever. So yes, after 3 pulls it always disappears. But these 3 pulls were horrible! So we are going to reload this and see if we can get anything better out of it. Alright!
Very well.
New adventures, new draws. Let's see if we can get other things out of it, because this is obviously all random. Let's not get ruined again this time. So let's draw one of the cards. Oh dear! Plague depicts a scene filled with black runes and what appears to be a man screaming in terror inside of a cage. It's clearly labeled Donjon. Ah, okay, this is actually... Normally Donjon, what it does, it basically imprisons your soul in a small demi-plate of the planes and you're pretty much as good as dead, but we have made the saving throw against death, so we are good. And honestly, it's nice to draw a bad card in the beginning, because it will actually increase your chance of getting good cards in the next draws. So let's draw again. Let's draw one card. When your fingers on the edge of the plague, you will finally make a decision, move a card. Oh! The card depicts a great holy man in rich robes with a pendant bowing before him. In his hands he holds aloft a great golden key. The card is labeled Key. Wait. Did we just get a new deck of many things? Oh no, we got a ring. I mean, that would have been crazy. What type of ring is this? It looks nice. Bluish. The Wanderer's Sickness +3. Ooh, this is a +3 ring of protection. You probably can't get more better than this. Sadly you can't use it with magical equipment, so it's not super strong. Let's see, who might be able to use this? Like, everyone obviously is wearing magical armor, so honestly this is not too great. Huh. Suppose Edwin can take off the cloak. Put this on, that would be better. I don't know. I don't know if we should keep this roll. I mean, yeah, the Ring of Protection is nice. But we could have gotten something much better. Let us draw again. Let's draw another card. 3 women hold a single thread between them, all looking at you in askance. One young and beautiful, another middle-aged, matronly, the third a crone. Ah, that seems like the 3 women of fate who cut the threads when your fate is up, as it were. The card is labeled Erin, yes. I think we just lost a whole bunch of experience. Or did we just get a whole bunch of stat bonuses? Permanently. I'm not sure. So yeah, that was all our draws. I'm gonna see if we stick with these ones. I kind of don't know what Arrhenius does, so I want to look that up first, so one moment. Alright, I checked it out and the stat boosts were actually very temporary, so they were not that great. So I reloaded to back when we got Donjon, because that honestly is one of the best draws we could have on the first on the first card, because it is labeled as a bad draw. But as I said, a bad draw kind of increases the chances of getting very good draws in the next few draws. So we are going to now draw again. Let's see if we can get something better. Yeah, the +3 ring is nice, but no one in the party really could use it well. I'm thinking we could possibly replace her armor and get one extra better AC, but I don't know. I prefer to stick the ring slots to other things for our melee characters, and those that don't melee, well, they don't really need the protection items. So let us draw again, see what we get. Right, we'll draw. The card is blood red, practically dripping with venom. It shows a smiling man stabbing another in the back with a sharp blade. The card is labeled Rogue. Alright, well thankfully we were safe from that. So that is nice enough, but it wasn't really the draw I was looking for, so we'll probably have to reload. Let's draw again. The card shows a young man admiring the sky as he obviously walks off towards a charged Prince Bay. The card is labeled Fool. Yeah, now we're stupid. These have been bad rolls. Both. Let's not do this. Alright, trying again. Draw number 2. Again, Rogue. Right, so I have to get something very good on the last draw, or once again it's reloading time. Ooh, card shows an achingly beautiful woman half hidden by a lantern held in front of her as she moves through the darkness. The night sky behind her is bright and vividly real. The label of the card reads Moon. Yes, more hit points. That's a pretty nice draw on the last one, I'll have to say, but I think we can do better, so reload.
Very well.
Right, more gambling. Let's see if we can get what I want on the second draw. Again, Rogue! It seems to love to play Rogue on that second one. Right, what do we get on the last one? Comet. Good, as this fire resistance is actually permanent, but it's not really what I'm looking for. We can do better. Oh dear, this is not a good draw. The entire card is black as midnight, with the depth that seems to suddenly reach out for you. You cannot see in the world anywhere upon it, but you know the card's name, Void. Oh well, nothing happens because we're protected from such damaging death spells. Normally, the chance would be very high. We are utterly disintegrated. So that was a bad draw. Again, let's see if we can get better. Herring, yes, yeah, we already reloaded from that. Alright, not great draws. On to the next attempt. Alright, this is what I was going for. The scene of a young woman emerging from a still pond greets you. The woman smiling gently in the night sky, so real and fast it startles you. The card is labeled Star. You feel a surge of dexterity. Permanent increase to dexterity. That's what we're going for. 21 dexterity. That really makes us whole super dodgy. We're fast, inhumanly fast. We're almost godlike in our dexterity. Fitting for Skisney with his divine destiny. Anyway, so we can quick save here. Because that is definitely the card I wanted, Star. And on to the next draw. Hopefully we can get the next good draw after this, like Moon or other ones. Aaron, yes. Not one we were going for. So we currently will have 22 dexterity! Awesome, but it's not permanent, so I like permanent, so another reload. Did you know that the time manipulation of reload might actually be a canon idea in this in this game? There's a little bit of an Easter egg with that later on in the game. You'll see when we get to it. For now though, let us continue on with the last draw. Alright, let's see if we get something good. Again, Aaron, yes. No. Ooh. Now we finally got into a good card. This card depicts a man seated upon an iron throne. Saravok would be proud. His countenance commanding and regal both. For a moment you are sure that the figure nods at you solemnly. The card is labeled throne. Boom! 1 million experience points! And that levels us all up. Very nice. It was this one or moon that I was going for. And this one will do. So we are happy with our draws. I'll save and say goodbye to the deck of many things. The card shows an old man with flaming red hair, fiery eyes staring out at you. In his hands he holds a scale. The small silver bowls evenly balanced. The card is clearly labeled balance. And then Thanos snaps his fingers and half our party disappears. Almost immediately you realize that the man is the creator of the deck. The image both smiles slightly and nods to you, tapping the scales with his withered hand. What remains of the deck of many things begins to fade suddenly, and within the space of moments it is gone forever. So that was the deck of many things. We got some good stuff out of that. Let's level up Viconia, which costs us an extra level 7 spell. How nice. Guess we'll train in staffs for no reason really. Let's get Mass Race that, why not? Honestly, that might be a good spell to learn at the 9th instead of Resurrection. And Imoen. We need to give her a level 9 spell, as she does not seem to have the ability to properly learn them. So I think for her sake we will do a Planetar summoning. We haven't done that. Oh, she got a level 9 slot naturally now, so maybe from this point on she is able to learn level 9 spells. We'll look at that between the episode, hopefully. Now then, let us continue to explore this main level of the Lord of Level. I seem to remember there being a decent amount of traps.
I've been having some nightmares. Really strange ones, like sailing on rivers of blood. So real. You used to dream a lot, right before Gorion died. Was it like that?
Yes, it was kind of like that. But don't worry, Imoen, it'll be okay. You just get special powers and all that. And you learn to laugh at all the misery. I do. I don't know how much longer I can go on like this. The images, they keep coming to my mind when I sleep, no matter how hard I try to block them out. And the whispering is driving me mad. And I've started to develop powers. Powers that reach down into the taint within me and have nothing to do with my magic. Really? What sort of powers? Minor spells, like what you developed after you left Candlekeep. Healing, curing poison, things like that. But that means I'm following the same path as you. That means that things could get worse. It means that I could become the Slayer. Don't worry, everything will be alright, Imoen. I will kill the Slayer much way better than if you turn into one. I really hope you're right. The more I discover about the stains, the more I don't want it. I don't know how you ever dealt with it. So I think Imoen now might have a few special abilities. Yes, he has get Larlock's Minor Drain and Heal. Nice. But yes, we were exploring this level. Traps.
Fine.
Yeah, I knew it. Nasty ass traps. Let's disable those traps. Else? No. That's mostly junk. Ah, this might actually be more important than... This junk might be more important than you think. A whole bunch of plain old weapons. Why are those laying around here? Well, it has a good reason. We will check out a few of those. Some scrolls, potion, nothing too good. Yeah, not too great loot. But those normal weapons, those are actually more important than you think. So let us pick some of them up. We want a longsword for Cisne, a scimitar for Jaheira, an axe for Korgan. Is there a warhammer here? Yes, a warhammer for Korgan. I suppose flail for Viconia. Yeah, and then everyone has some basic stuff.
On my way.
Why would we need basic weapons? Well, you'll see soon enough. Oh, well, not for the 1T. 1T and a troll. That's really not a threat anymore. Yeah, instant death bunches. So a few knights and more trolls. Yeah, we're not scared of trolls anymore. Oh, they hit us. That is surprising. Let's get that spear of spectral trolls. That one is kind of annoying. Since he can drain strength from us. I don't like that at all. Right, that's a dead troll. That troll was turned into itty bitty tiny stone lifeless chunks. Great.
Good to go.
So yeah, I don't trust this little chest at all.
Poor fools to do this for us. This is no place for a man of my stature.
Seems clear after all. Let's have a look. Let's pick it open.
Do all the work?
Right you are.
Oh, just bullets.
You owe me.
And these books really don't offer much of extra knowledge. So let's search for traps here. Always be paranoid, yo. Yeah, I knew it.
All right, all right.
I swim in memories in such a place as this. Most unpleasant memories.
I'll go.
So that's just bullets and gems. Yeah, this is all not special loot or anything. Now then, on to the next room. Oh! Well, what weird creatures are these? I'll tell you, these are magic golems. And magic golems are very interesting. If we read up about that in those books that we read about, let's see, Elminster Ecologies. If we looked up, magic golems. This rare type of golem is formed from pure magical energy and is completely immune to spellcraft as well as enchanted weapons. To my knowledge, the only weapons without enchantments have any effects on a creature. And that's why we picked up those random non-magical weapons earlier. So now we have something to fight them with. Cornkit it is. This one goes to Jaheira. This one goes to Cisne. So we're going back to basic, y'all. I'll see what we can... Ah, yeah, we'll just switch it out. And the funny thing is, I think this is the only place you're ever going to run into these enemies. And this one was for Viconia. And the rest don't really do damage with weapons. So Imboyd and Edwin, yeah, they can basically stick out of this fight.
No problem at all.
Because they aren't hurt by magic at all, so...
Ow!
So you see, that works pretty well. So yes, first time you're gonna cross this, you're gonna be pretty screwed. But yeah, I don't think you actually run into magic golems almost anywhere else. So that might be why they leave the warning books all around, because yeah, else you have no idea what to do here. have here? Basic loot. Basic loot. We'll pick all that up off screen. I don't want to bother you with any more inventory Tetris or such. We're just going to grab up the important items here. Oh, yeah, this is an important item. Blue oil. What you're gonna do with it? Well, we'll need it later for a puzzle. With the proper tinder to ignite it, this fuel makes the torch burn with a striking blue flame. What could we use that for? Well, we'll see as we explore this level more. Let's go to the other side, as that side is now pretty much explored, as you see. The other side, we can still have a look around. Also, before we go and make a fool of ourselves, let's get our proper weapons out again. I will, I'm not entirely sure if we still need, if there's still more magic golems around, because there might be. I'm not entirely certain. There we go. So I am just going to keep the non-magical weapons at hand, just to be sure here.
A child of murder, a man of greed, death and
Aurochs!
with your
Those are really pathetic against us now. Yeah. Like a wind we go through them. Oh! These are not... Oh dear, what are these? Mimics! More specifically killer mimics. Yeah, they are very good at freezing people with their sticky glue-like things and eating us.
For wealth and power! I meant to do that.
So yes, mimics are basically just creatures that shape change into chests, inanimate objects, and then try to eat you. There's some pretty horrifying pictures about them in monster manuals if you want to look them up.
Nature could find a good here.
So I'm guessing the mimics don't have any traps on them, so I'm not to check for that. So, staff potion, yeah, check that out later. Magic, ammo, and just plain old money. Alright, perfectly fine there. Pick that up later. Continuing on. Ah, another chest. Don't trust it. I don't trust nothing. Well, seemingly this one seems to be clear. Locked, but clear.
This way then?
Potions, nice. I'll pick those up later. Right. What do we have here? This room seems to be empty. Oh, and we have some braziers, scones here. Let's try that out. This torch is not lit. If you had some oil and flint and tinder, you could ignite it. What do you wish to do? Leave the oil for now. Oh dear! Did I bring the flint and tinder from the earlier levels? I hope I did. That's locked. See if we can open it.
Gotcha.
Aha, no. I'm guessing these things have something to do with us not being able to open it. So we'll have to figure it out after we kill a bunch of shadows. Sneaky shadows just popping up behind us.
I meant to do that.
Edwin is paralyzed. That's bad. Not very bad. Silly shadows, your shadow cannot harm me. I am the true light. I am the light and all that fancy nonsense. So, well, I think that's it for the main level. Well, next, I guess the only place we still have to go is this little alcove here. And there's actually, we don't see it yet, but there's another door downwards down here. So to the north and to the south we'll go next. We'll see you then. Good day.